Shalom. All praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, who have given me the spirit to do this lesson. All praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, who has given us the spirit of truth in order to have understanding of the scriptures and to know the times that we are living in and to know what is coming and to have knowledge of what happened in the past. To the men of Great Millstone, pushing the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth diligently. Shalom. There were honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone who taught us his truth, and to the sincere Aqua, that will be a few sisters that we have in this truth, along with the other men who hear and believe this gospel. Shalom. Yeah, and this one is entitled "The Scriptures Doesn't Bluff with Women." Right, as you can see in this picture of an article headline. Wasn't able to get the article, but I got a screenshot. Right, and it reads, nearly half of black women in California close to financial trouble, survey says. Right? And not everybody participates in a survey. Right? So based on the survey, nearly half of black women in California are close to financial trouble. It says a survey. That's just what the survey says. What about those who did not take part in the survey? Because a survey encompasses it consists of a majority, really, right? But we can't guarantee that the survey included everyone, so we know, but it's still a large amount, nearly half. I mean, let's see something. All right. When you look up California, it says California is the most populous state of the United States of America. In other words, it has the most people living there, populous, having a large population. And if it's the most populous, then it is safe to say that, it is a state in America that has the most people living there. You understand? And nearly half the number of black women living in that state, you see, so-called black women living in that state are having financial difficulty. You understand what I say? You see? The bill always come due. Always come due. See? And hence I said in the title, the scriptures doesn't bluff with women. Look at the meaning of the word bluff. An act of bluffing or false expression of the strength of one's position in order to intimidate, right? An attempt to represent oneself as holding a stronger hand than one actually does. So the scriptures is not attempting to represent itself as holding a stronger hand over women. It is not, because the scriptures already have it that women will be humbled. So there's no reason for the scriptures or for prophecy to bluff when it speaks about women. You understand? There's no reason, because it's already set, right? Based on prophecy, you women weren't meant to live a life forever where you'll be able to bask around in feminism and get away with it. You talk to men a certain type of way, you act a certain type of way, vulgar, aggressive, prioritize career over raising family and all of that. You weren't meant to get away with all of that forever. Use the system against men in your favor, especially things like child support, where I saw a video, I think a brother did a lesson on it, where a man spent 5 years in prison for not paying child support and then discovered years after. I saw the video a couple days ago, so I'm assuming that video came out this year. But either way, he discovered years after that 5 years that he spent in prison, on a popular reality show. You are not the father. Just gave you a hint. That show, I don't remember what it's called. Yeah, that he's not the father. And that's wicked. Try that to the wrong man, that woman would probably be dead. Right? But either way, all of that is going to crumble very soon. Right? And especially those women that did the prophets, of all people, the prophets of Yahweh Hashem Yahshai dirty. All of them women that deal the men of the law dirty. It's about to get really, really messy for you, right? And of course, if the shoe don't fit, don't wear it. You have women in this truth that are being sincere and also hoping, to receive mercy from the Lord. Not talking about y'all women, right? But it says a so-called black woman though, because those women, so-called black women in America are Israelites, majority of them coming from the tribe of Judah. You understand? You have Latinos and Native Americans. They're also Israelites. But this touch on black women in particular, right? And they're the proudest. You see the irony? Anyways, let's get the scriptures. I'm gonna get the book of Micah, chapter 7 and verse. I'm gonna read from verse 5, right? And it says, "Trust ye not in a friend, put ye not confidence in a guide. Keep the doors of thy mouth from her that lieth in thy bosom." So you see, the scripture is even warning against the woman, that you lie down with. You know what I mean? That's why you don't tell women every single thing. You don't tell them every single thing. You understand what I say? Because in some argument, at some point in time, when she decides to be wicked, it will be used against you. Right? "For the son dishonoreth the father, the daughter riseth up against her mother, the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's enemies are the men of his own house. Therefore I will look unto the Lord, I will wait for the power of my salvation. My power will hear me. Rejoice not against me, O my enemy. When I fall, I shall arise. When I sit in darkness, the Lord shall be a light unto me." And this is going to play out also during the time of Jacob's trouble. You understand me I say? Because the men of the Lord are going to go through a period of fall, when, they'll be demonized from all angles, they'll be demonized, right? And then the Lord are going to do what? Raise them up, Then shall it be known who are my chosen. And the Lord raise up the prophets, reveal unto the people who those men are, That's when, I'm gonna put it now. "When I sit in darkness, the Lord shall be a light unto me." You see? So that's when brothers are gonna shine. Let me put it that way for lack of better terms, right? "I will bear the indignation of the Lord, because I have sinned against him, until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me." So we're not going to do these women anything. These women that did us dirty over the years, we're not going to do them anything. You know what I mean? The Lord will execute the judgment. Women did a lot of things to brothers that hurt. You know what I mean? Your brothers on child support, your brothers who have been divorced, all different kind of things. Your brothers that can't see their children because of these wicked women. The Lord will execute the judgment for it all. "He will bring me forth to the light, and I shall behold his righteousness." Here's the point. "Then she that is mine enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her, which said unto me, Where is the Lord thy power? Mine eyes shall behold her. Where is the Lord thy power?" A girl that I was dealing with did this with me before. She didn't believe in the power that I believe in. You understand? She believed, she never wanted to believe in a kingdom that's coming. You know what I mean? She thought it was all a fraud. You understand? And that was when I was just getting into the truth, which I learned, But, it was very interesting that I actually got to witness this firsthand, Let's continue. "Mine eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets." And when I go into the word mire, it just means mud. That soft, mushy mud that feels almost like a carpet that you step on. And you walk on it, it feels almost like a carpet. It feels really good to walk on it barefoot. Yeah, that's how she's going to be in these times. And the conditions of society when the economy collapses is going to bring that forth. Right? So we don't have to do these women anything. And it proves again that the scriptures does not bluff with women. You know what I mean? These women will become desolate, right? They'll become uncomfortable. They're not having quick access to sanitary products. Things that they can use to wash themselves. Certain things they use to smell good. Pads for their periods and all of that. Listen, a lot of women are gonna be fucked up during the time of Jacob trouble, you know, and those things are gonna be what they call it, high commodity items during those times, right? They're affordable for now, but during the time when society collapse, no jobs, no money, things are scarce, you know, food, lack of food. We know the famine is coming, right? Water messed up. We saw what Esau has been doing with the water. You know, we saw what he has been doing with the water, right? And you know, no protection for these women as well. It's gonna be every man for himself, right? So at the end of the day, it's just a big checkmate for these women. You know, when Yahweh Hashem Yahushai move the chess piece that is gonna kill that economy, that's gonna collapse the economy, particularly the economy in the West, America's economy and the other countries. You know, it's easy for the Lord to do so. And that is exactly why Isaiah 32 was written. Isaiah 32, you know, all these scriptures are here for a reason. The scriptures don't bluff. Read from verse 9. That's why it says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech, which they don't. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, because that's what they are, careless. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you beard, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. You know, sackcloth represent mourning. They shall lament, bawl like babies. They shall lament for the teats. You know, the teat of an animal is the breast. You know, that nipple, that the cub, that the baby get the milk from. You know, teats represents all of these beneficial these like a Section 8, the food stamps, you know, any government benefit that these women used to get by, you know, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Yeah, they are gonna lament. The scriptures is not joking with you women, right? And then you have the legendary Isaiah 4 and 1 that these women hate so much. They hate the prophets for bringing it out, you know, but guess what? We are prophets. We are going to bring it out. Any prophet, any man that call himself a prophet, that you know, they don't have no nuts when it comes down to dealing with scriptures like these, you're not a true prophet, because you have to tell them what is coming, yo. See, Isaiah 4 and 1. And in that day, one day in prophecy, when hell break loose, in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name, to take away our approach. You see that? So this is coming up as well, because a lot of men are going to be dying. A lot of them are going to die protecting themselves, protecting their families. And a lot of them are going to get cannibalized. You know, it's going to be the fittest of the fittest out here. Men are going to be scarce. Women are going to be running up and down seeking protection from men. Women will be at the mercy of men during the time of Jacob trouble. You understand? And that's it's the pride blind them, so they can't see that as yet. You understand me? I say, see, we don't twist the truth to soothe women. We tell you as it is, because we are the men of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, and we understand the prophecies and we know what's coming, starting from the elders, the elder apostles, and down. You know, this world, the whole universe, and this current age is governed by time, right? And Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, Yahweh in the name Yahushai, the Heavenly Father and the Son, are the masters of time. You see me? And time has it that a great, you know, well-deserved humbling for women draw it nigh, and none of them can escape it. That's it through the Spirit. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying unto you. Kalalal Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Shalom.